Why do you care so much? Seriously, why do you care so much? You don't need to care so much about things and stuff. Well, you might be thinking, I have to care about things. I have to care about stuff. I must care. Caring is so important. You don't care about things? If you swap out care for worry, you'll realize that you don't actually care about things as much as you do worry about them. So now the question becomes, why are you so worried about things? Why do you worry so much about stuff? It's difficult. It's not an easy thing to do. Initially, do not worry so much. But the more that you let go, the easier this process will be. Right now, one of my focuses is to care less, worry less. Still aiming to maintain focus and productivity, but the amount of fucks I give is going to greatly reduce the amount of fucks given. I don't care. Don't worry. I don't stress. How many times have we been in stressful situations and just been stressed out by these stressful situations? A lot. Not conductive to your success and for you to live in alignment with your true being and your true nature. You know, the method of focus, so important, so helpful. Focus allows you to concentrate. You know, think of a magnifying glass. Pretend that this Pac-Man here is a magnifying glass. When you use the magnifying glass, you put light into it, right? And you can focus it on a point. The more focused, the more concentrated that light becomes, allows you to start a fire. That concentration. You have a very concentrated drink. You put a lot of sugar in it, for example. It becomes very concentrated with sweetness. You put your thought, one thought, you hold that one thought, becomes concentrated. You allow ideas to build around this one thought. Just one. And it can concentrate and build. The more that you scatter your energy, the less concentrated it will become. So if you have goals and visions for your future, don't worry about them. Don't care about them. Let go. But still remain concentrated. You know, there's 3 planes of existence. Shout out Nero Knowledge for this information. But there's 3 planes of existence. The physical plane, where we exist as humans, as physical humans. The mental plane, where we think about stuff. And the spiritual plane. The spiritual plane is where ideas come and coagulate into the mind. The mind is where we think about it. Then we bring it onto the physical plane and actually do the stuff. Say, for example, you see someone who looks sexy. Hot and sexy. You're like, damn. That's inspired me. I want to be hot and sexy. You think about being hot and sexy. And you go out and act like a hot and sexy person. But how do you do that? Discipline. Focus. Look, I'm not that serious of a guy, but I am. But I'm not. What was this about? Care. But, you know, don't fall into the realm of anorexia, where you fucking are constantly criticizing yourself, critiquing yourself. Oh, I could have done that better. Oh, yeah, I'm a loser. I suck. You're filling up your subconscious mind with stuff and chatter that doesn't conduct to your success when you live that way and be that way. And the aim isn't to change anything outside of you, it's to change your being. Who am I being right now? My G, I'm being myself. letting my authenticity shine. I like being authentic. It's difficult sometimes, but it's a path I've chosen, and I'm enjoying traversing authenticity. I'm not claiming to be the smartest, the funniest, the coolest. I know I am. I know I am. It's a knowing, and to create this understanding within your being. So, big part for me coming into my artistry and being an artist, feedback loops. Feedback loops have been awesome for me. I'll go and play a show. I'll get feedback. Usually just good feedback. And then that makes me feel better about the next gig I do. And the next one. These things compound. Compound interest. The universe pays you compound interest, my G. But the crux of it, it's got to come from inside. Technically, you can start this feedback process any point you want. So you can just feel like the man. Act like the man. Be like the man. But, this is a big, big juicy but. Things, circumstances, people, and events will try and shake you off this state of being. Because the universe wants to know, are you who you say you are? Are you being who you say you're being? If you want to do stuff, know that things like that, challenges most likely will arise. But the big crux, the big way to avoid these challenges, reducing importance. The less you care, the less importance you place on these things to be a certain way, the more likely they are to come into your physical realm, into your physical reality. I truly believe that you can have anything you want, such as a vape. Takes time. You need to hold the state of being so that you can get the life you want. Oh my god, there's so many noises in the house right now. I'm feeling autistic. Case in point, you're beautiful. You are loved eternally by the universe, whether you feel that way or not. And just realize it's you loving yourself, loving your being, your purpose. Be kind. It's quite easy to be kind. It can be difficult. It takes time. It's a learning process. But you can. And you are alright. Because even more, to simplify this point even more, break it down even more, it's just breathing. Breathing is the easiest way to come back into a state of, like, coming back to ground yourself. Because, psychosis is when your thoughts aren't grounded in physical reality. They're up here in the spiritual plane floating around. It's very easy to get wacky ideas, delusions of grandeur, thinking you have superpowers, because maybe you do. Well, let's not rush that process, whatever that means. I think, the basis of it, let go. Breathe. You're okay. You have access to abundance right here, right now. You'll forever have access to that. So you choose to see it through that lens. It takes a lot of time, a long time, to reach that understanding. But you can have it right now. Something that you've always had access to is a being. I watch a lot of this guy Joey Lott on YouTube. He's very calming. Puts you into somewhat of a meditative state when he talks. I like it. Because obviously you can't just sit here, meditate for 30 years and expect a mansion. That path of just sitting there and being is for the monks. They like that. That's cool. That's their thing. I like to do stuff as well as be. You can do both at the same time. We're almost at that 10-minute mark, that lovely, lovely 10-minute mark on which YouTube likes to give you more money. That's why I'm here. Just here for the money. Fuck all you guys suck. I just want your money. That was a joke. That was a joke. I'm very funny. Whether or not you laugh at that, it's your choice. Whether or not you get offended by that, that's your choice. This is a For You channel. A For You page. Just keep doing yourself. If you are interested in working with me and expanding on these concepts, hit me up on Instagram. For now, I haven't set anything else up, but just hit me up on Instagram. I could talk about this all day and would happily share more information with you. They will be paid coaching courses, starting off $30 for 1 hour of my time. Now what? Fuck that. $30 for half an hour of my time. I'm learning to value my time at the moment. That's where I'm at. I feel that value building and increasing. So thank you to all who pulled up.